this, and this are the results you will get if only you can master market mechanic. All right, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Sammy Trade, or you might know me as Sammy. All right, I've been trading for over 1 year now, and I will tell you for a fact that market mechanic is a good strategy. All right, I just found out this strategy recently, and I've back tested it, and it has proven to be true. All right, it has proven to be true, and I'm not just selling it out for you to try it out. Okay, depending on if you have your own strategy already. So if you have your own strategy that you are using that's working for you, then continue. All right, but if you don't have, you can try market mechanic. All right, it's very simple. Market mechanic is the combination of liquidity concept, price action, supply and demand, order block, and market structure. All right, all these things put together. Now, if you can understand all these things, you'll be able to trade with market mechanic, and I promise you, it's going to give you a good result. All right, it's going to give you a good result. So let me take you on the chart, or let's reanalyze a chart that has already played out. All right, let's do that. So, like we said, that market mechanic is the combination of price action, supply and demand, liquidity concept, order block, and market structure. Alright, so let's analyze the chart from the higher time frame. This is not like really the higher time frame. This is from the 1 hour time frame, because this video is not for market structure. Alright, you can check out my other video for market structure. I'm just to teach you about market mechanic. All right, so I will add a little bit of all these strategies put together, a little bit of market structure, a little bit of liquidity concept, and all that's applied in this one video. All right, so pay a close attention and take out your pen and jot down something so that you can practice this or rehearse this later. All right, to be able to understand this clearly and gain clarity in this trading industry. All right, so without further ado, let's dive deep into it. Now, what did you see here? Basically, this chart is giving us a bullish move from this aspect. All right, if you look at the price from this point, you see that the price is bullish, the market is bullish. All right, so we are encountering a retracement at this point. First of all, as price is retracing, you are spotting out your demand zones to see the one that price will respect mostly. Right, you never ever want to know where the price will respect from or react from. All you just do is just to look at the price and watch the price do its thing. Any place the price is reacting from, just play along with the markets and trade with the markets and trade with the smart money. All right, that's how you make it in the market or become profitable. All right, so first of all, we are spotting out our demand zones. At this point, demand stepped into the market, pushing price to the upside firstly. And secondly, there's a demand zone right here. Right, we're just going to do a little bit of this analyzing before going down to the lower time frame, so we can know where we are watching the price from and what we are expecting from the price or from the market. All right, so demand zone also. Now these are the points that price reacted from. And in order for you to understand or know a valid demand zone, it must lead to a break of structure. Right, that's a good valid demand zone. Right, it must lead to a break of structure. Or in order for you to know a good supply zone, it must also lead to a break of structure, or whatever anyhow you want to put it, demand zone also. All right, so basically we spot our demand zones because we are dealing on a bullish move. All right, we are waiting to see where price will respect from this retracement at this point. We are waiting to see where price will react from. All right, so let's go down to the lower time frame. So I went down to the 5-minute time frame, basically watching what price will do. Right, at that time, I think, yeah, price was right here, right at this place. Okay, now price has disregarded a lot of demand zones. All right, if you can take notes, there are demand zones that are coming from the upside, like this one, and all the demand zones that I drew from the higher time frame, this one's also, and a lot. Price disregarded a lot of demand zones. All right, basically I didn't see any break of structure or any change of character for me to enter for the trade to the upside. All right, because I'm waiting for a pullback. I'm waiting for this pullback to complete, then I can trade in the continuation of the bullish trend, because price is bullish. Okay, this is just a pullback. All right, so we are trading with the trend at this time. We're trading with the trend. So this was what I saw on the lower time frame. As price was trading downwards, we are having our lower low, lower high at this point. Lower low, lower high. Remember, this is a demand zone. Let me make it bigger for you guys to see it clearly. This is a demand zone that I drew on the higher time frame. Alright, so we are looking at this demand zone too, because this was where price is at currently at the time where I was looking at the market. As you can see, price has already played out. Okay, I'm just taking you guys, like I said, on the thought process on how I took this trade. Okay, so basically price is just giving us lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low at this point. So this was our last lower low right here. This was our last lower, sorry, basically this was our last lower low at this point, and this was our last lower high. So I spotted that out. I drew like a little trend line and spotting that last lower high at that point. All right, I'm waiting for a change of character, remember guys. So at this point I had the change of character. Now this is a little bit tricky for those of you that do not understand the markets. This is not a pullback, okay, because we are trading with market mechanic, and I told you have to apply all these things now put together. This is the last low and also a demand zone that led to this change of character. I don't know if you're understanding me. This is our last low, and this is the demand zone that led to this change of character to the upside. So we are spotting out a demand zone firstly, and secondly, remember we are applying all these things put together. Secondly, we have our order block, which is this bearish candlestick, this last bearish candlestick before the bulls entered into the market. Right here, you can see it right here. At this point, this is the last bearish candlestick. As you can see, immediately this candlestick finished forming, a huge bullish move, or the smart money entered for the markets, entered for the price at this point, causing this huge fair value gap at this point. So price is respecting firstly this demand zone, secondly this fair value gap, and thirdly this order block. Remember, we are applying all these things now put together to get our market mechanic. All right, so let me show you something. I spotted the order block out, waiting for a retracement. All right, waiting for a retracement. Now this was what price did here. Like I said, this is a little bit tricky at this point. A lot of people will enter for the trade right here thinking that this is a pullback. This is not a pullback, this is a flip zone. All right, this is a flip zone, and price is definitely coming down here to sweep liquidity below this flip zone. All right, remember, market mechanic liquidity concept is also applied. So you are putting all these things together. Don't forget guys, you are putting all these things together. So right here, a flip zone, and also price hasn't swept liquidity below this flip zone, so I didn't enter at this point. And also you can also take out your premium and discounts for those of you that want to use that. Also, it's also included. You can also use your premium and discounts, but I don't want the chart to be so messy, so I am not using the premium and discount at this point. But you can have it in your mind that basically price must come to your discounts, and your discounts is where all this fair value gap, this order block, and this demand zone is basing. All right, they are all in the same spot, so we are still waiting for the same thing. All right, so right here, price retraced at this point. Price retraced at this point. Now there's a reason why I didn't enter for the trade, because I saw that the bears is still in the market. Price is pushing downwards. If you check the candlestick, the bearish candlestick is more larger than the bullish candlestick, which means that the bears are still in the market. All right, you never ever want to trade when the bears are still in the market, because you will get stopped out. You need to wait for that bullish reaction. All right, you need to wait for that bullish confirmation in order for you to know that the bulls have entered into the market. All right, so right at this point, remember we are in the 5-minute time frame, so price sweep liquidity below this our demand zone right here. Below this our demand zone, if you go to the 15-minute time frame, you will see that clearly. Okay, you see this is a liquidity sweep. All right, we are in the 5-minute time frame. That is why you are seeing a candlestick closing below. If you go to the 15-minute time frame or the 1-hour time frame, you will see that this is just the candle wick piercing below this demand zone at this point, making this a liquidity sweep. All right, making this a liquidity sweep. So this was what I did at this point. After this liquidity sweep at this point, I saw these 3 engulfing candlesticks, these 3 bullish engulfing candlesticks. So I entered for the trade immediately. I saw that candlestick to the upside. Now, for you to know that the bulls have still entered into the market, you have to wait for these 3 candlesticks to complete. All right, it's either you are waiting for a huge particular engulfing candlestick to finish forming, or you are waiting for these 3 candlesticks to finish forming. Among these 2, you are waiting for one, depending on what the price is presenting to you. All right, at that point in time, depending on what the market is presenting to you. So at this point, we are having the 3 engulfing candlestick, a bullish engulfing candlestick. So I'm waiting for the 3 to finish forming. All right, to give me that bullish confirmation. So right here, was when I entered for a trade at this point, and my stop loss was below this, my demand zone, where price sweep liquidity was below that point, because I know that price will never ever trade below there. All right, because price has swept liquidity already. So we are targeting the market, we are expecting the market to trade to the moon now. All right, so I targeted this point. Now, for those of you that do not know how to set your take profits, this is a supply zone. When you are buying in the market, you are expecting to take profit at a supply zone. Then when you are selling, you are expecting to take profit at a demand zone. Now, while you are expecting to take profit at a supply zone or a demand zone, you might want to ask, where particularly are you placing this your take profits? All right, just zoom into that your supply zone or that your demand zone and look for the fair value gap at that point. Basically, price do move to forward fair value gaps and collect liquidity. Okay, fair value gaps are basically money in the market. So there's money relying at this point. All right, all these things are just noise. All this candlestick, I'm only focused on this fair value gap at this point, because as you can see, price hasn't medicated. All right, let me spot it out for you. At this point, price has not medicated it. There's a fair value gap at that point. So I'm setting my take profits at this fair value gap right here. All right, at this fair value gap. So this was what I did. I placed my take profits at that point. At that point, just like that. And what did you see? Price came direct into it and pierced into it. Sorry about that. Price came direct to it, and that's how we hit take profits. All right, as you can see, it was a beautiful trade. So please and please always watch out for that fair value gap at that supply zone that you are waiting for price to trade into, or to trade to, or to retrace to. All right, fair value gaps are very important in the market. There are points where price do respect, basically. All right, so this was the first trade. Let's go to another trade that I took. Now, this is a little tip for you guys that do trade the crypto market. All right, now for you those that have been watching me, or if you are seeing me for the first time, one thing about me is that I'm not going to sell you some trade that has not played out. All right, any trade that I'm teaching you on how I took it or on how I traded it has already played out. All right, they are all trades that I took personally. All right, so I'm just showing you the thought process on how I do analyze the trade before I entered for the trade. All right, so this was what I did at this point because price is massively bullish. All right, this is BTC USD. Bitcoin is massively bullish. All right, so I was either going to trade the continuation of the bullish trend, or if I saw any change of character, or if I see any change of character, I would trade to the downside. All right, for the little pullback or the retracement, whatever you want to call it. All right, so this was what I saw at this point because price was trading up, giving us a higher high, higher low, higher high. I wouldn't consider this as a high because this high is not closing above this high. All right, so this is the major high, higher low, higher high, and our last higher low at this point. This was our last higher low right here. It's our last higher low at this point. So I'm spotting it out. All right, it's either I'm spotting this one or I'm spotting this one. Basically, I can just use any of them. All right, I can use any of them. I can use this one is more valid. I think this one is more valid because this didn't close above this point. All right, so I'm not considering this as a high. So I'm using this one particularly. So let's spot it out right here. So there is two things I was waiting for. I was waiting for two things. It's either price is tapping into it and continue going up from here and respect this demand zone or whatnot and just continue going up from there. But price disregarded it. Okay, price just broke past it, giving us a change of character at this point. So I was waiting for a retracement back to, remember, my fair value gap, my order block, and my supply zone because I just want to trade for the little pullback because I know after this change of character, price is going to pull back for a short amount of time and price will still continue going up because price is massively bullish. All right, so we are trading and getting out of the trade quickly because we are trading against the trend. All right, we are trading against the trend, so we are very skeptical about the markets because price can just retrace from anywhere. All right, so this was what I did at this point, waiting for a retracement. You can also pull out your premium and discounts. All right, remember, like I said, this was the flip zone. There's the liquidity resting above this point, so we are not taking a trade when trade just pulled back to this point. Basically, first, price has not traded to our premium. All right, price has not traded to our premium, so we are not taking the trade. So if you want to spot out also, you can spot out. There's a demand zone at this point, and also this is an order block at this point. This is an order block right here. As you can see, price has not indicated it. It's a valid order block, and this entirely is a demand zone. Sorry, a supply zone. I don't know why I'm making this mistake. What's wrong with me, man? I'm just stuttering. Sorry about that. A supply zone at this point. This was our supply zone right here. So basically, I'm waiting for a liquidity sweep above this supply zone, or for price to just tap into it and just give me that bearish move for me to enter for the trade. All right, so right here was when I entered for the trade at this point, when price retraced back to this supply zone. I entered for the trade immediately. I saw this engulfing candlestick. Now supply zone right here. Now this was what happened at this point. I didn't take the trade after price sweep liquidity because I didn't know that this was going to happen. Basically, this is an engulfing candlestick at this point, engulfing this last bullish candlestick. piercing downwards. All right, so I thought the bears has entered into the market, but trust me guys, and this is what you guys is supposed to be doing. All right, while you are placing your stop loss, don't place your stop loss like a little pussy. All right, don't do that. Place your stop loss at a significant point. All right, don't be so stingy, don't be a greedy motherfucker. All right, place your stop loss at a good area. All right, so I place my stop loss above the supply zone. All right, so definitely price suit liquidity, and we are lucky guys, price didn't stop us out. Okay, so I place my take profit. Just like I said, look out for a fair value gap at that your demand zone, because you are trading a downtrend. So we are looking at this demand zone at this point to take profit. All right, so we are looking at the fair value gap, which is right here. This fair value gap right here has been mitigated. All right, this fair value gap has been mitigated at this point. This also has been mitigated at this point. So this one is the most valid one. So I'm setting my take profit at that fair value gap right here at the middle. Okay, so this was it guys. As you can see, played out well. So you can see that the market mechanic strategy also work not only in the forex market but also in crypto markets. All right, so let me show you another chart. So this is Euro GBP. As you can see, price is massively bearish. All right, as you can see, this is Euro GBP. Price is massively bearish. As you can see at this point, price is just piercing downwards. All right, so we are spotting our supply zone. Remember guys, when price is bullish, you are spotting your demand zone. When price is bearish, you are spotting your supply zones to see if price is going to pull back to any of these supply zones. All right, basically the price can do its thing. Price can continue going down or continue going up, but we use this supply zone and this demand zone to see if price will definitely pull back to any of them and just continue trading with the trend. All right, you can also trade the pullback depending on how you see the market or the way the market presents itself to you. All right, so if you can trade, if you are a professional, you can also trade the counter trend, which is the pullback to that your demand zone or your supply zone. All right, so on this video I'm trading with the trend in this video. Okay, basically I'm just giving you a thought process on how I analyze my chart on a trade that has already played out. Okay, so I spot out my supply zone firstly at this point, and also my supply zone right here, and also my supply zone right here. Now, me spotting all these things, now I'm waiting for that one particular supply zone that price will respect. Okay, at that point there's a supply zone also, and also here there's a supply zone. So I'm looking at the one price will respect. I think there's like a little supply zone here also. Oh, I think, yeah, there's a supply zone there because that supply zone led to this huge down move at this point. So there's a supply zone there. So let's go down to the lower time frame. Let me clear this. Let me show you what I did. Let me clear this firstly. All right, so let's go down to the 15-minute time frame. All right, so I'm waiting for a pullback at this point. Waiting for a pullback to any of this supply zone, which price did at this point. Price did pull back right here to this first supply zone. Now I missed the first entry. Let me show you what happened at this point. I missed the first entry right here because basically I was really waiting for a change of character before I can trade this. but price was not giving me that change of character that I was waiting for. I was waiting for a change of character, seriously, but price didn't give me that. Either price was just giving me a small candlestick and a little choppiness at this point. I could have known that this is something is going to happen at this point, but I missed it. But I didn't miss the trade though. Alright, I took the trade again later when I saw some presentation from the markets. Alright, so price gave me a little choppiness and a small candlestick at this point. So to enter for like quicker or faster, or to have the smallest stop loss, you can also enter from this point and just place your stop loss above that supply zone or whatnot. So this was what I did. I didn't do that, so I'm not going to show you what happened at that point. So this was what I did at this point where price retraced back. So this was what I did at this point. After seeing this change of character, I knew for a fact that price is not going to come up to this side, because price is just changing character from this point, because there's like a little supply zone also at this point. So this was it, guys. At this point, price was trading upward, giving us a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and a higher high. So I spotted this last higher low right here, and price broke past it, giving us a change of character in the market. So price broke past it, and I was waiting for a retracement, and price was so simple with me and retraced quickly, and I just placed the entry immediately. I saw this engulfing candlestick. This was like a simple trade, by the way. It was like a simple trade. I don't know, I was supposed to enter for this trade at this point, but I missed this. I think I was doing something that I missed this, because immediately I saw this this bearish engulfing candlestick, I would have entered for the trade definitely, because I love seeing the bulls and the bears giving me confirmation in the market. Alright, so this was what I did. After this pullback, I entered for the trade. Immediately I saw this engulfing candlestick right here, this bearish engulfing candlestick. So I entered for the trade. At this point, my stop loss was just, I think, above this supply zone right here, and I was targeting this low at this point. Not going to be too greedy, never be too greedy. All right, the same thing like I told you guys, look for the fair value gap at that your demand zone, all right, which is right here. So I placed my take profit just at this point. All right, so this is it, guys. Played out perfectly well. All right, so you can see for yourself that this strategy do work. All right, this strategy do work. So go out there and backtest it and try it out. You can see me here analyzing these things to you guys, and also you can hear me stuttering and saying what I'm not supposed to say. So I'm taking my time to explain this for you. So I think I deserve some subscription. All right, you can subscribe to my channel and like this video for other people to see and gain clarity. All right, and understand how to trade using market mechanic. All right, and also if you need to understand about market structure, price action, or to understand the candlesticks, just like I'm saying that I do love seeing the engulfing candlestick when it's at a point of interest, you can check out my other videos that I made about market structure, price action, and candlestick. Just check it out and you will just understand clearly about everything. Okay, so this is it. Just go and backtest it and see if it works. If it works, just stick to it. And remember, don't be switching strategies. All right, don't be switching strategies. Stick to one particular strategy that do work for you and just continue. All right, so if you made it to this point, then I'm going to say a big congratulations to you. For those of you that made it to this point, to this last point, because I have something to say to you guys. right? I have something to say to you guys. So basically, I just want to explain something or just spot out something concerning this trading industry and the trading whatever all together. Let me speak or enlighten you guys on that topic or on that aspect. All right, so I don't know if someone else have told you guys about this, but I think it will be the first time of you hearing this, that trading will change you as a person. Okay, you becoming a trader is not about you just making money from trading. There is more to trading than making money. Okay, depending on who you were before you started trading or before you decide to focus on trading full time, depending on your personality, the kind of person you are. All right, so if you are someone that were just having fun, partying with friends, drinking, smoking, or even playing video games and doing all this bullshit, when you come to trading will change you personally. All right, trading will change you. If trading does not change you, then you won't be profitable. I'm telling you the truth. So if you are doing all these things while you are studying trading, I promise you can't be profitable with all these things, because they are like distractions. All right, they are like distraction. You have to be in your right frame of mind for you to store in all these things about trading, the concepts, the psychological part, the technical part, and all these things. All right, you have to free your mind. So I will tell you guys for free that trading will change you as a person. All right, so if you haven't changed as a person, then get ready to change as a person, because that will be the first step for you to become profitable. All right, in order for you to become profitable, you have to change firstly as a person. But if you have changed as a person and you are not yet profitable, then keep going on. All right, keep working on your strategy, keep doing something, keep understanding and learning market every day, learning how the price move, what makes the price move. All right, just be learning these things every day and stick to that your strategy. I keep saying this, guys, stick to that your particular strategy. Don't switch strategy. All right, because all strategy do work. All strategy do work. Just stick to that one particular strategy and understand everything about the strategy, and you're going to get a good result. All right, so about you becoming a better person, depending on you. Okay, the market won't tell you, hey buddy, become a better person so you can make money from this trading. The market won't tell you that. You need somebody to tell you that. That is what I'm doing now. I'm telling you guys now that you have to change to a better person, because your life or the life you live outside trading also relates to your trading accounts. It affects your trading accounts somehow. You might not know, but it's affecting your trading accounts, because you can't just wake up early in the morning and just face the charts and just start analyzing the charts. You don't do that. You have to set goals. Just analyze how the day is going to be. When you wake up, meditate, you visualize your goal, and just do all these things. While meditating is very simple. You can just, I keep saying this thing, meditating is very simple. I don't know of those guys that are making it seem complicated. It's not complicated. You can just take out your headphone and you can just even play music with your phone. Or maybe for those of you that do not like playing music, you can just be in a quiet area or in your room, in a quiet place, and just sit right there and close your eyes, crossing your legs, your two legs, crossing your legs, close your eyes and just breathe in, breathe out slowly. Just be doing it. And anytime your mind crosses that breathing and you start thinking of what to eat for breakfast or for lunch or whatever, just bring your mind back to the breathing. All right, just keep doing it for like 5 minutes. Very simple. Just keep doing it for like 5 minutes and you are good. So after doing that, you take a cool shower and just come to the table and analyze your charts with the right frame of mind. Okay, don't wake up and start scrolling social media and start doing what you're not supposed to do. Just do these things. When you wake up, you say your prayer, just meditate, take a cool shower, and then you come facing your charts. All right, so I will also talk about your personal life, because this is just what you do in the morning. This meditating stuff and all that is what you do in the morning. But what do you do after trading? What do you do after trading? Do you just close your laptop and just go and party with friends and just have fun? Or when you win a particular trade, you just go and just have fun? What do you do? When you win a particular trade, you are supposed to learn from that trade and see on how you can repeat that same win. Same way, you are supposed to learn from that loss. If you made a loss, learn from it. Just check what you did wrong, what you didn't do, what you didn't check out for before entering for the trade. Just check what you did wrong before you go out to do anything. Look at the charts. What did I do wrong? Why did this trade play out like this? Why did I lose this trade? So if you see that it's basically your fault, then you work on that. But if it's not your fault, then just move on, because the market is random. You're not going to win every particular trade you take. The market is random. So these things are like the things you are supposed to be doing repeatedly. And also, I will advise you to maybe you should try monk mode. I will recommend you to try out monk mode. Monk mode is very simple. For those of you that do not know about monk mode, it's very simple. It's just a particular time or a period of time where you just visualize, go to the gym, exercise, meditate, and just study trading. Just do this for like straight 3 months or 6 months. If you can do 6 months, I think 6 months would be more preferable. Just quit every negative thing that you are doing. You know what you are doing? The party you are partying with your friends, the invalid conversation that is not even impactful in your life, that is not impacting anything in your life, those friends that are not impacting anything positively in your life, those friends are friends you are supposed to be avoiding during this monk mode. Quit social media, stop scrolling TikTok or scrolling IG or whatever. Quit all these negative habits, all right, and just focus on studying trading. It might not be trading, but basically if you are watching me, I think you are interested in trading. So for those that are not trading, you can also do it, visualizing your goal depending on what you are doing. All right, but make sure it's an high income skill. All right, don't do the monk mode when you are doing some bullshit. You don't even know what you are working for or what you are after. All right, so monk mode is very important that you try it out. All right, it has worked for me, and I believe it's going to work for someone out there. That is why I'm saying it out to you guys, so you can try it out and just be serious. All right, be serious and be committed to what you are doing. Commitment is the key, and consistency is the key. So that's it, guys, and happy trading day and happy trading week. Don't forget to give me that subscribe to this YouTube channel. Sorry, I'm just stuttering, guys. I've been here sitting down right here explaining all these things. So subscribe to this YouTube channel and also like the video, and just comment how you feel or what you think about this video, what I'm not teaching right. Just tell me so I can explain more better, all right, or I can give you a reply on that. Okay, so happy trading day and happy trading week.